Tarot is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Full disclaimer in the description box. I'll see you in the video shortly. Enjoy. Hello, my beautiful, lovely stars. I hope you're all doing very, very well. If you haven't seen the previous video, please do go and have a look at it, where I asked the question of, is Charles protecting the royal family from something or the other? Now, this is going to be the follow-on this one. To ask the cards, what is Charles protecting? Who is Charles protecting? What has forced him to protect the family through what he has done with this whole palaver of the multi-faiths? And as I was sitting, I remember somewhere along the line there was a viewer or a subscriber or somebody that posted something and left a comment. I can't find it. I just recall it, and I know that I jotted it down in my little book. And when I jotted it down in my little book, I made sure that I just leave it there, and for some reason or the other, that came up, and it is still sitting there waiting very, very quietly. So now, today, I want to ask the cards, has this whole palaver got to do with the book Spare, of what was written in that book? And did that book bring a credible threat to the royal family? And was the survival of the royal family dependent, oh good grief, dependent on that? I've just dropped all these cards. Was it all dependent on that? Was there a credible threat, and did it have to do with the Harry book? Did it have to do with that Harry book? And we will see where the cards take us. Let's have a look and see what the cards have got to tell us. Let's see. Let us see. Going to do a yes and no. Upright yes, reversal no. And if there's anything else we need to know, we will ask further questions. But let's have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully I've got the camera out far enough. 7. Let's see if I've got all of it in. Remember, upright yes, reverse no. Harry's book. Has that got something to do why we have this whole palaver at the moment? Upright yes, reverse no. Let's reveal. I'll start in the middle today for a change. This card showed up in that previous reading. Exactly that same card. That also showed up in the previous reading. And you saw me shuffling, guys? Cards are repeating. I'm not going to say which other card is repeated, but there's another card that is repeated. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4. 4. It's a soft yes. We'll pull some more cards now. I cannot believe what cards are repeating here. But in any case, let's get into this. This Wheel of Fortune. This puts something in motion. That book put something in motion. He was not supposed to celebrate about it, and there was nothing to celebrate about. And this has now forced the king, with the 6 of Pentacles, this has forced the king to do what he's done, to bring peace, basically, and to take back the damage that was done in order for the legacy family, with the 10 of Pentacles here. And this Fool card here, it's so that there is a clean slate, for the next generation, that there's a clean slate for the next generation. And guess who was behind the book? Guess who was behind the book? Marai. It was her influence that caused it. But this Wheel of Fortune here is telling me it literally put something in motion. And they were never allowed to, they were never supposed to put that out. And this has now led to a lot of other things. People are not happy. People feel that they've got nothing to celebrate. Because it's almost like the king is taking away from his subjects and giving to others. But he had to take back because of what was said in that book. And I'm sure some of what was said in that book was not the truth either. It was to neutralize the lie. But how can he prove it? And he had to look out for the family, so that there is something clean. He literally just had to take that leap of faith almost. He just had to jump. Oh, what have we uncovered here? What's underlying? Oh, look here. Look here. The Devil card. He had to make a deal with the devil, almost what I want to say. Whatever was done in that book bound him, and it could have brought back a Tower moment. Because look how, and you saw me, sorry guys, you can't see. So you literally saw how I just unpacked the cards for no rhyme or reason. And what did I say? For the legacy. For the legacy of the family. Passing on a clean slate for William as the emperor. But him as a father, because look here. He was put into a really, really bad situation here. And it could have brought down the monarchy, the crown, him as a father and him as a king, as head of the family. And he had to go very unconventional, because this would have also brought down the whole firm. But he was also looking out for the people of the UK. Because if I remember, I did a reading quite some time back. I can't remember which one it was. It was about the King's faith. And in that reading, it came up that there was something that would have... There was an imminent threat, if I remember correctly. I'll find that video and I'll link it in the description box. And this is the nasty backlash that he's getting on the internet with this page of Swords in Reverse. It's all the nasty backlash that he's getting. But he had to do it for the family, for the legacy. You guys know I normally read this. If this is upright, this is a military card. And this is... In the reverse, I would have said this is the erratic Harry energy. But it came up upright, and I'm going to read it the way it comes out. I'm not going to tell you fibs or fobs or anything. He was going on intelligence. He was going on the intelligence of MI6, MI5. Because that action could have led to that. The death card. Which tells me there was an imminent threat. There was an imminent threat that he had to avert for the whole line of succession. And he had to make, I'll show you now what's underlying. He had to make a small offering. Small offering. And look here. Have the cards not spoken? And he had to shine a light on it for the future of his son, so that there's hope and healing. But he didn't take this easy. It was very, very difficult, and I think it's affected his health badly. It's taken his health, it's taken a knock on him. Oh my Lord. What have we stumbled upon? And look here how, look here, because this Hermit card, he was being a fool, and he jeopardized the succession of the family because he wanted to shine and be the bright starry sun. It was all for fame and glory. But Charles had to make a plan. But it's taken a toll on him. It's taken a toll on the king. It has taken a toll. And that's why it looks like this whole thing about many faiths. Many faiths. Is what this card is telling me. The many faiths. And he had to make a deal because of all the, and it's caused a lot of fighting now, but he had to make a deal. And there's Camilla. She's not happy. And look at her, how I put her here. She's blaming him. She's blaming Khatib. And they say, old saying goes, the pen is sometimes mightier than the sword. The pen is normally mightier than the sword. It just shows you, allegedly for fun, and there was, look there, we're not allowed seeing what there is. It was the betrayal, and there was no other choice, no second chance in it. And he had to take it for strength of the family. And he had to make that small offering. For the future king. For his grandson as well. Not just for William, but for his grandson as well. For the future and the prosperity of the next King of Pentacles, of William, and the next Empress. And there's the offer. And there's the offer. But there's no celebration about it. It has turned so many things upside down. It has literally turned so many things upside down. But allegedly it all goes back to the book and what was stated there, which allegedly caused a fallout and allegedly have now created a massive issue because it looks like there was an imminent death threat. What did I say? I know it's upright and it was in reverse, but look there. I literally picked the cards up and it was all man-made. It was all man-made, and it was so freaking foolish. It was so freaking foolish. And there, he is still the Hierophant. He is still in charge of the Church of England. He has not forgotten his faith. He's not forgotten his faith. He's still the leader. So don't give the poor man too hard a time. Sometimes, and there's the card telling me to please stop digging now. You've had enough. Sometimes we're not allowed seeing what's going on. Sometimes a lot is happening behind the scenes in order to get justice and balance things out. And the cards have told me to stop, please. I've dug enough. I hope that this has given some of you a little bit of clarity. I hope that this has given you a little bit of calm and peace. Please don't bite my head off in the comments, or each other's heads off in the comments. I literally just read on the cards and I remembered a comment that was placed, and then I also just gone through a list of things and playing around with questions that I would like to have asked. And when I asked the pendulum if I should ask this question, it said yes. It said yes, I needed to ask that question, and which I did. And look then, it is to undo themselves from worries and burdens and get them to calmer waters. And there is the offer that was made. And there was no choice. You had no choice in the matter, really. The poor man had to fall on his own sword. Had to fall on his own sword. Because of. But that's also telling me it's the end. There's no chances. There's absolutely no chances. of him ever returning. He's done too much damage. Look there. No chance of ever being part of the family. See, the cards told me to stop asking questions about that other thing, and it revealed some other answers for me. It revealed some other answers. So there we go, my dear friends. Bountiful times are ahead. Bountiful times are ahead, and they are strong. And there's a new beginning. There's new things coming. There's something new coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this. And please do like, share, comment, and get us to 3,000 subscribers. Please, let's break this algorithm and get us unthrottled and get the word out. And yes, then also please remember to go and get your free copy of your July newsletter on the Buy Me a Coffee site. It is completely free. Just click on the link. It will take you straight through to there, and you can just go and have a look for it and have a good old read there. And then the members, you've got your own private link that I sent you for that. Just click on that link. It will take you straight through to that. And then also, please remember to visit the little shop. Zorro's heart is feeling very sore because nobody's bought a coaster or a pillow cushion of him yet. And it's making him very sad. Sorry, I mustn't manipulate you guys. But yeah, please do pop around and go and have a look at that. And do let me know if you guys would like maybe a mug in that as well. And I can do it. It's not the end of the world. I can do it if you want little mugs of little Zorro. And yes, I know there was a comment of somebody that asked about a 15-ounce mug. I will have a look and see if there is a 15-ounce available. Sometimes there is in the range, sometimes there isn't in the range. I might just have to go to a different supplier to get a bigger mug, but I will have a look at it and I will try and sort it out for you guys. Speak to you soon. Love you all. Bye bye.